Alright, welcome back. This is Kermit the Streamer. Gotta get in here with this blue-black control deck. In case you're just tuning back in, this is the deck. These are the sideboard cards. Thinking about any last minute changes. Quick creature count, 15. Non-creatures are 8. We do have this that does kind of double as a creature. We do have some creatures that bring friends with them if certain conditions are met. So we're going to go with this, see what happens. We'll try to get at least 3 matches in here. It is pretty close to bedtime around here though, so might only get to do 2. We'll see though. Alright, this is a nice opening hand. Be really nice to draw into Lazav or something. So we've got... It is weird though, it's awkward in a way. We've got our first turn figured out. We'll need Arroyo, I think. White, black, if he's white, black, red. Then I duelist. That means what? I don't have black, and that's a problem. So I think, see, if I play the Archway right now, I have to discard something. And there's not really much gain from doing so, so I'm just going to play the island. More than likely, I'm going to have to turn 3 Seize the Secrets just to try and hunt for a swamp. Because my opponent is not missing. He's got all of his colors, I assume. And that means that the threats are going to escalate at night point. I like this card a lot. It's not won me games, but it's made for some fun stuff. Okay, so hate it. I'm probably gonna, yeah, I'm gonna end up discarding cards. Why am I in a hurry? Not in a hurry at all. I can play the Sphinx on turn 4. And that would not be a problem. Because it's resilient to removal. Like, they get the chance to kill it right after I cast it. And he's going to be tapped out, so I mean this is definitely his table right now. But now that I've got the Sphinx out, I mean, try targeting. You can. So things to keep in mind, he can pump his own creatures. They've got first strike, so combat tricks really mess me up here, so the secret to that is make sure not to cast any. And I have to be careful too, because inevitably when I go to try and protect it with Skullduggery, that opens up, that removes the hexproof, so I could put myself in a lot of trouble by doing that. I do have my black mana now, so I can cast all the cards in my hand, which is great. So let's go ahead and attack for 5 on this guy. He's got a reach guy. But I've got 2 different ways to handle it if he tries to pull anything fancy. So we do that. This opens us up to some crackback damage from these guys, but I'm doing more than he's doing to me. So what I want to do here is I want to set up a nice crime of being able to replay the Arroyo. And I don't have to do that. It's just then I'll be able to seize the secrets and get stuff I want to do anyway. I don't really want to get rid of the Deadeye Duelist. Although it is giving him an extra mercenary and it is activating his Bandit's Hall. I still just think there's going to be something better coming out, a better target, or a better thing to bounce, because that's the other mode here. I can bounce any creature, I can only kill the cheap ones. I'm winning the damage race so far, I think. I Don't get too cocky about it, though. I mean, it's a big deal that he's getting to make a mercenary every turn. I think we're to the point now to where I'm not winning the damage race anymore. This is sorcery too, yeah. Alright. So, stuff. Can I do all of the things? So if I play this, commit a crime, then I can cast this for 2. And then I can still plot this guy. I think that's the way to go. I hope I did my math right. I didn't. I still think seize the secrets for 2 is the way to go. Do it with the archway, leave some floating mana. Oh no, I just opened up my Sphinx for targeting. That's pretty bad. Now I can bounce my Sphinx, but that does not seem like a good thing. That was definitely a mistake. I go way behind if I bounce the Sphinx. I think it might be the only way to go, though. Now I'm going to have to discard a ton of cards. The thing that I was trying to avoid, right? Oh, well, at least it's cards that weren't going to impact the board or game. Oh, I only have to discard 1? Okay. Gladly. So yeah, this is a real problem. Ooh. Oh no. So these are terrible cards. But they're gonna hose me. Because they're used effectively. Okay, so I got some stuff to do. Got some decent stuff to do. Raven. Sphinx. And then we're leaving up. It's called every mana to use on his turn. That'll give me a Raven trigger. Unfortunately, it'll open up my Sphinx for removal again. But, I mean, at some point he runs out of removal. Bandit's Hall is gonna get some cards probably if they're needed. So it hurts that maybe what I should have done that turn was cast the Raven and then the Lone Shark. But I mean, I like having this thing as a untargetable threat. I mean, I think he gets me on board no matter what. But hopefully he just makes a mistake on the math end. But he can't. No, he can't. Oh yeah, he can. Well, no, because I can't kill him next turn, and the Raven finishes the job. So we do that. Drawing a vampire would have been nice. I don't think I sequenced anything incorrectly here. So what he does here is he just activates the duelist, gets the point drain here, activates the other duelist, and then untaps and just activates the duelist and it's game over. That isn't even what he has to do. He can do anything here. actually works just fine. Yeah, there we go. He got his 2 damage. Yeah, so he just played well. There's nothing wrong with that. So it'd just be nice if I could come to the board sooner. That was a real sort of awkward draw. Maybe just looking at the deck again. I probably could have. No, I didn't have the right mana to cast the Scorn sooner. Yeah, I think we just do what we do and hope we draw better. This is more like a hand that can do what needs to happen. So we've got our desert first turn. We're not really doing anything second turn, but we have the ability to -3/-3 something from this point forward. We can plot the Rictus Robber. It's probably not making a zombie for us, but it'll just come out onto the board whenever it needs to. Although, I can just kill one of his things, and it'll get to do its job, so this is good. We'll plot this, and we'll basically tell him, hey, you have to deal with a slightly larger hill giant and a zombie on the future turn. So let me just make sure. If a creature died, so any creature, doesn't have to be mine, can be theirs. So we'll just do that. And this board has gotten ugly. And the nice thing about this too is that I can swing with the zombie anything. Like you can put out a 1/4, you can put out a 2/5. I don't know what 2/5s cost 3 mana, but like I can Rooftop Assassin whatever it is. Yeah, I can't do anything about that. The question is, do I flash in the Rooftop Assassin at end of turn just because? I think the answer is yes. Yeah, definitely, because I can, next turn, when I attack, I can ambush Gigapede. I won't lose the zombie, and I'll kill the bighorn. Yeah. And I want Warner Surprise to get the zombie, or to get the ambush Gigapede back. So this is just going really well. It's okay. If you don't block, you still die. So he's gonna get an ox. He'll be able to saddle his bighorn. That's small. I mean, I could just kill Burst Tarl here, and maybe I should, but I think I want to kill the bighorn more. At least right now. Sheriff of Safe Passage is not as good a card as it looks. At least I don't think so. It's been very unimpressive for me. Alright, I like how any version of this goes down. Argument could be made that I could have Desert do first. I just wanted to see what he was going to do there. So we're going to get back the Rictus rubber. Be nice if we could pull out it now, but that's okay. We can't get everything we want. We're ahead on this board unless he does something crazy like a wrath. What is this 4-color nonsense? And he joins up. 5 damage to single. What's the other flaws? Oh wow. Oh wow, so Bruce Charles triggered ability. He's going to go off twice. He's going to kill me with Oxen. Oh, that's going to get ugly quick. I know the Oxen always double strike. They are, that's bad. That's real bad. Yeah, that's real bad. So one of the things I can do is I can double team. I really need to kill Bruce Tarl though. I have some life, so I gotta try to get that guy dead. He's gotta have ways to protect it though, is the problem. Oh, these are outlaws too. I didn't even realize. That's a nice touch. They're zombie rogues instead of just being zombies. I don't know. Maybe I shouldn't have cast the Strix there. It didn't really serve me a purpose, and I want my spell count to be high for the Stitcher. I was just thinking that I need to get in the sky for something against the damage that he's going to be dealing to me. So the reason why I think he's taking so long is because he's trying to maybe make me cast not think he has something to protect Bruce Charles. He's probably got to take up the shield, is what I'm expecting. I don't think I can play around it though. Like I think I have to block up against that. Ooh, ugly. So I'm just in a terrible, terrible spot. I have to block this because it's just too much damage, and I want to block that because I can't afford him continually getting to make more double strikers. And the double strike goes away once he's dead. So that's the best thing I can do. Not great, but so I'm going to take a boatload of damage here. Oh, he did have take up the shield. Where did that come from? Oh, it was exiled, so he can cast that to the end of his next turn. So I think 6 mana. I think the best thing I can do here is just fill the board back up. I'm going to lose out on a free zombie, but I'm going to get the big zombie that I need on this board. So he's probably just going to free roll to take up the shield just to gain some life or something. I don't see him killing anything unless I'm dumb. Map the frontier. Okay, so there's going to be something scary in his deck that uses all of this mana. And yeah, I mean, I would just go ahead and attack with one of these oxen and get some life, right? This spell goes away at the end of this turn. Just go ahead and do it, dude. Oh wow, interesting. So this is an attempt to force me to put the robber in front of it. No, you still should have taken one of them. Oh well. But yeah, I mean, I guess he wants to be able to block and get rid of the fat zombie, so I don't see why I can't send everybody in. I mean, he's gonna just put all the tokens on that, and it's fair game, really. But he has to take 4 to do it. Oh, he's not gonna kill my fat zombie. That's actually the best thing I could hope for. Oh, he's just gonna draw a card. Yeah, that's nice. Oh, I wonder. Does he get 2 cards out of it? No, it's only legendary cards. Yeah, it's gotta be a legendary creature. And I'll just leave this land in hand. Think I got something? So he attacks. Oh, right, we got it. Okay, I didn't think we were gonna get that one when that ox guy was out, but we did, and that's just another example of why you just keep going when you can. When it's not clear that the damage is on the stack, you keep going. All right, so we're 1-1. That was a much better game. Amazing what a good start will do for you. All right. Okay. Interesting. So this is a great hand to demonstrate one of the things that I've been talking about, and how I've been thinking about this format. You know, normally you have it comes into play tap land. You want to play it on turn 1 because you don't have a turn 1 play. Here, I actually get rewarded for playing it later, and based on this hand at least, there's not a whole lot that it's preventing me from doing to wait to play this Arroyo, and the payoff that I get is this guy becomes a 2/5 immediately, which is just a lot better than a 1/4. So we'll play Emergent Haunting. Because I mean, there are a fair amount of cards that can deal with a 1/4, but there's a lot less that can deal with a 2/5. It's not saying that there aren't any. It's just I don't really lose anything, I don't think, by playing this now versus playing it later, or playing it earlier. The cool thing too is I am going to get my haunting to come out now too, and I'll get to surveil. Also, I'm representing that I could have a counterspell right here. You know, this is one of those times when an essence capture would be nuts. So he just plots, and then I'll go ahead and surveil, and if it's a land, we don't need it. If it sees the secrets, that's actually pretty cool, because I get the Harrier Strix Crime. So we've got 4 mana, and this is a time when also just casting the Sees the Secrets as is fine. We're going to leave a swamp up. So he'll kill one of my guys and make the robber, probably. Oh, he doesn't have a thing. That's not good. Okay, so go ahead and drop my Razzle Dazzler. And then just attack. There's nothing else I need to do here. I could be playing into a Wrath too, so I don't wanna just spill my board out. Oh, I probably should have plotted the robber. I like representing that I could have a counter though. Okay, so you're gonna kill my Razzle Dazzle. And I don't think it's worth it for me to protect it. Yeah, so I'm just gonna surveil in response. Desert Stew, that takes care of anything I'm scared of. So yeah, you can have my 2-drop. Oh boy, yeah. Not bad at all, dude. So this is gonna be kind of weird. So first off, let's go ahead and get rid of this nasty thing. That's gonna grow us off, and it's gonna let me copy Razzle Dazzle. And we'll copy it. And then what I'm doing here is I want him to block, and I want to use Skullduggery. And when I do that, it's my second spell, so the Razzle Dazzler is going to grow. And I'll kill his Mercenary, and second spell, counter, kill both of his spells, and voila. Now we've got a 4-7 and a 3-3. This is still very much our game. So, very good, very good. What you'd expect. I don't know what he was hiding in there. Maybe he was 3 colors and he didn't get his 3rd color. But I mean, there was something nasty there that could have gone very wrong for me. I just don't know what it was. Two, one. Okay, yeah, so we'll do one more and then call it a night for this one. Finish up those other matches in the morning. Not terrible. A little bit of a slow start. Oh, against green too. Oh, that's nice that we've got the scoring. That's going to take care of, you know, a mana dork. Could take care of a, you know, like a badger, like the early one, the 2/2, the mill one. I don't even know if it's a badger. It's probably something else. What do we got here? Cunning Coyote. Oh, good card. Vault Plunder sounds like a good plan. Gives us the ability to block most of the things that could come down and get pumped by the coyote, except for a good old giant beaver. There we go. At least he doesn't get the side of it. Good tempo play and being able to possibly Tyrant scorn that thing. And I think that's what we do here. I still don't like my odds here, but the cool thing is I've got Rooftop Assassin to finish off something like that. Coming back out. Sets up a nice play too with Mourner surprising the Vault Plunderer. I've got a lot of options. And I think the one I like the most at the moment is actually plotting the Stitcher. I'm going to have to take some damage to do this, and I'm going to regret it later, I'm almost certain. But I think it's what we do. If I get a land here, the plan is to Mourner surprise, get back this guy. Ooh, that's bad. That's real bad. Yeah, that's a problem. This isn't even a good card right now, because it hurts me too much to play it, but that was my first spell. I wanted the assassin on the block. This does the job as well, I think. Makes it to where it's a harder board for him to attack into. And I don't even want to attack. The biggest fear right now is him having some sort of trample trick. And I just can't survive that kind of thing. I needed to just fatten up the board so he can't punch through. There's a trampler, that's the thing that I'm very afraid of. So this isn't terrible. I'm just cluttering up the board. And I think I will go ahead and bring that 1 point of damage. Take that. Ooh. Oh, he's just gonna kill me. Just put it to my face, dude. Yep. When he attacks next turn, I die unless I can unless I can do a crime. This is gonna be dumb, but it's a crime. So let's go ahead and give him a card. Yeah, I know how ridiculous it looks. But it's the only way I'm gonna survive. Like this guy. I probably should have put the assassin out because I really need to have some life. I need to get a life. I mean, now it's just like an indirect damage spell could finish me off. Ooh, that's a good one. All he has to do is play another spell and attack with Roxanne. Can he do it? And so playing the assassin wouldn't have really mattered. Maybe having the assassin out on the board earlier would have mattered. Oh. Ooh. Can this be huge? I can't target his thing, can I? No. So hear me out. I need to commit a crime. So I need him to block me. If he blocks me, I can do this. That makes me commit a crime. Oh, he needed to block me with something that was going to survive. Damn it. So now I don't get to commit a crime. Probably could have done something like attack with a mercenary too. I mean, does he know that that's what I'm doing? I was also hoping that he would secret reach me too. Well, casting this guy with flash is really the only way to do it. Alright, well he couldn't double spell then, or didn't realize that he needed to, so I don't think he can double spell now. This is a really good game, like a surprisingly good game. Alright, so I can block with anybody and be fine, but I don't want to take trample. So, and really I would like to be able to play this guy and get the crime, so I don't want to kill his guy. Oh. Okay, he needed to do that so he could kill both of those things. So, okay. Not the end of the world. And then I think the best play here, I don't think he's got the trample card, because he would have already figured out some way to do that, because his win was to kill with these two. So I still get some of my benefit. From the Raven. And then the only problem is he does have reach over here, and I have to keep that in mind. Okay. So now we're out of like imminent death range. I can't attack with the assassin, but I can gladly attack here, because if he does block with his reach guy, I can ambush him with the insect. Arguable that I could have just alpha striked here, maybe? Maybe. Alright. We are not out of the woods yet, people. We're not at a point to where he can like double spell to kill me. Well, yeah, we are. But he's still, again, he would have done that already if he could. And I still have the Gigapede committing a crime for the Raven. So this right here, this is me loving the fact that I played the Raven and chose the Raven over something else, because I wouldn't have gotten another one. Okay. All right. Yeah, face. Okay. Let's do this first. I want to see if there's anything else that he's bringing to bear. Double up, and maybe even triple up just to be safe. Why not? What I would do for like a corrupt or something. That'd be so amazing. Alright, now we're just going to tap down his reach guy. He had a double spell this whole time. He should have won this game. He absolutely should have won. It's nice to see other people can make some mistakes sometime. Cause yeah, there was a point where all he had to do was double spell and attack with the cat, and the game would have been over. Yeah, I'm sorry, Mr. Correct. That was somewhat bad. Not as bad as some of the mistakes that I've made. So you were definitely a better man than me. You played a close game. Thank you. That was a lot of fun. All right, that's it. So we're gonna come back and do the rest of those at some later time. Thank you for joining me. Hopefully we do what we need to do. If I do well with this, let me just do the math real quick. I've got 2,400. If we add 2,200 to that, not quite enough to join the Arena Open, so that might not happen. But if we can make it, we will. So, all right. Well, thank you for joining me. Good night.